Welcome back to the Undrafted Experts. My name is Zach, and we're here today to cover the AFC West, a division that, if I'm being completely honest, has become stacked over this offseason. Every single team in this division got better in some way, shape, or form. So, with that in mind, let's go ahead and get started here with the Broncos. So starting off week one, the Broncos are on the road versus the Seahawks, Monday Night Football. Russell Wilson's return to Seattle, and this should be a Broncos win.
Easily.
It shouldn't be much of a debate in my opinion. And then week two, we have the Broncos beating the Texans at home. Also not too much of a debate.
Surprise.
Week three, Broncos at home versus the 49ers. Could be an interesting game, actually. But I have the Broncos taking it. I don't know about you two.
49ers should win that.
Yeah, 49ers are going to win that. Because it's still going to be playing Jimmy G.
I don't think they're playing Jimmy G.
I don't care about the Jimmy G more. I don't care about the Jimmy G as much as others, but I'll talk more about that.
That's fair. Yeah, that's for next week's video. Yeah, then week four, Broncos on the road versus the Raiders. Kind of leaning Raiders here.
I got the Raiders. They're at home. The Raiders are just a better team.
Yeah. I don't even know if it's that, but the Raiders are at home. So I feel like this is another one of those that, like, the home team's going to take the win this season when it comes to Broncos-Raiders series. Then week five, we have the Broncos beating the Colts on Thursday Night Football at home. This is going to be a good Thursday Night Football game. At least it should be.
It should be, but there's no guarantee because we don't know which Colts.
We don't know which Colts, and we don't know which Russ either.
Yeah.
Week 6.
God awful.
Pretty much. Week 6. Broncos on the road versus the Chargers on Monday Night Football. This is the Monday Night Football game of the year, or one of them.
And
the Chargers watch win.
I think the Chargers here, yes. Especially at home. Even though, well, there aren't that many Chargers fans, but I think now there are. Even though the joke has been that they don't exist. Call them bandwagoners, call them closeted fans, whatever. They're going to show up this year. If they exist. Then we move on here. Week 7, we have the Broncos beating the Jets at home. Don't think there's much of a debate here. The Jets are getting better, as we said in our AFC East video. But they're not there yet. Same goes week 8 with the Broncos beating the Jaguars on the road. Jaguars are getting there, but they're not even close to there yet. Then week 9, they have their bye week. And then coming off the bye week in week 10, they are on the road versus the Titans. We have the Broncos winning that. This is going to be a very good game as well. But
Titans are a shit show of an organization currently.
Titans are in a weird spot. We discussed it a few weeks ago. They're just, I don't know how to feel about them. They're either going to be really good or really bad, I feel like. Or
their window.
Their window was the past 2 or 3 seasons. I don't think it's still open, but that's me.
Being a Jacksonville fan.
Yeah,
no.
Anyway, if you want to listen to more about that, once again, I've already covered it. So, there is a playlist. I'll probably link it somewhere. I don't know where yet. But if not, just go look at our created playlist. It's in there somewhere. Then week 11, Broncos at home versus the Raiders this time. This time I'm giving it to the Broncos. at home. I do believe this is one of the ones that this is a series that gets split this year, based solely on home team. But if y'all think otherwise, we can give it to the Raiders.
No.
I mean this to me just feels like it makes most sense this year. Then week 12, we have the Broncos beating the Panthers on the road. Baker Mayfield did just get traded there. If you happen to be a Panthers fan watching this video, go back to our NFC South video from last week. We did update some things. If you already watched it, we have changed a few things regarding the Panthers record.
They
But
still lose this game.
we didn't see them beating the Broncos even with this trade. So that's that. Week 13, Broncos on the road versus the Ravens.
Definitely the Ravens.
We're
Most
going
definitely
Ravens.
the Ravens.
Yeah, okay. I don't know, it's close for me. This is going to be a good game, but I can see it. Week 14, Broncos at home versus the Chiefs.
The
I think
Chiefs
this is
take their win in Arrowhead West.
all right. Do you agree with that?
Arrowhead West. What an asshole to all those Wait, I say all those Bronco fans. Like, there's more than...
The original Broncos fans, not the ones that showed up in the past few months.
Yeah, not the ones that showed up with the Rush trade.
Yeah. If you're a Seattle fan that has become a Broncos fan because
We're
of
talking
Russ,
you.
well, no, I can understand it if you're following the player. But if you're just becoming a fan of the damn team and you didn't care about that, what are you doing? Unless you're like really young, then fine.
I can't say the meme I wanted to say. We'd get in so much trouble.
There's a lot of things that you would say that would get us in trouble. But anyway, week 15, Broncos at home versus the Cardinals. This is late season Cardinals. I'm going Broncos.
So
Yeah,
taking the
Broncos.
And then week 16, Broncos on the road versus the Rams. This is the Rams for me.
Also the Rams, yes.
Then week 17, Broncos on the road versus the Chiefs. Do we give this to the Chiefs as well? Do they take this one?
Yeah.
At home, definitely.
All right, Chiefs take and sweep the Broncos this year, according to us.
And so do the Chargers.
Interesting. And yeah, so do the Chargers.
Listen, the Broncos got better, but they did not get that much better.
No, I would say they got better. I mean, they're 9-8 now. I think they're a wild card team, or somewhere in that range.
In that range.
They're not a Super Bowl caliber team.
Yeah, I don't think they're Super Bowl with this trade. They're definitely better, but personally, especially with how tough the AFC West is, I don't think they're Super Bowl. At least not yet. And now moving on to... Let's go with the Chiefs. Week 1, Chiefs on the road versus the Cardinals.
They beat the Cardinals.
I was actually leaning... I was kind of leaning towards Cardinals because Chiefs typically get off to a slow start.
You're totally that is total recency bias. The Chiefs used to be 5-0 and then fall off a cliff.
This is the new Chiefs, Tim. You're thinking Alex Smith.
Still coached by Andy Reid.
Fine. I mean, it can go either way, but fine by me. Then week 2, Chiefs at home versus the Chargers on Thursday Night Football. Another great Thursday Night Football game this year. And with the Chiefs at home, I'm kind of leaning Chiefs.
Give it to the Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm leaning Chiefs at home.
obviously.
And then week 3, we have the Chiefs losing to the Colts on the road. I mean, I can't remember exactly why we said it, unless you two happen to remember. Other than the fact that, Matt Ryan's there now. I don't know. Go to the AFC South video if you're interested. I know we said something then. Week 4, we have the Chiefs losing to the Buccaneers. It's Brady. I know the Bucks got worse, but come on. You don't bet against Brady. You just don't. No matter if you want to, you just can't.
I mean, you can. You're just gonna lose that money.
Yeah, you can. You're just gonna lose like 9 times out of 10. Then week 5, Chiefs at home versus the Raiders on Monday Night Football. This is the problem with the division being so damn good. I don't know who to pick half the time.
Being Monday night at
Monday
home,
night at Arrowhead.
I'm gonna give it to the fucking Chiefs.
You're on Chiefs, Tim? Okay. Great
nice answer, Tim.
Yeah, I'll give it Chiefs. That's fine.
I'm gonna give it to the Chiefs. Yeah.
Thank
Then
you for
week
answering,
6. Hey, he got his answer, and I'll give him that.
I did.
And then week 6, we have the Chiefs beating the Bills at home.
Yeah,
Patrick
sadly.
Mahomes is Josh Allen's kryptonite, apparently.
No, it's that fucking coin.
Yeah, they'll go to overtime, and it'll happen again. And then we'll have more outrage. Since it's only playoffs that rule exists. Then week 7, Chiefs on the road versus the 49ers. Once again,
This one of the 49ers.
Yeah, this is a tough one. I can see the Niners winning it.
Nope.
I don't know how to feel.
Let me just shit on your garden real quick. No.
I didn't have a garden in the first place, but
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah, the Chiefs lost quite a number of players, but the fucking 49ers are such a dysfunctional organization.
I wouldn't say they're
So
dysfunctional.
wrong. You've
They
never
are
been
not
more wrong about
dysfunctional.
something in your life.
That is a very bad take. They are not dysfunctional.
Please, in the comments, get him for that
Yeah,
one.
get it.
They
This is
haven't
Tyler.
paid Debo.
Let me make it clear. This is Tyler. Zach and Tim did not say it.
A franchise is hesitant to give someone $150 million. How dare they?
They haven't
How dare
traded
they
How
take
dare
a
they
minute
worry
to think
about it?
about it?
They haven't traded Jimmy G yet, even though they've been
He
clear they wanted
had
to.
shoulder
Not there.
surgery, and the market's dead. You saw it with Baker, even
he
though
still got
Baker had
traded,
a lot of
motherfucker.
other issues.
He still got traded, did he not?
How's he gonna pass a physical if his shoulder's still fucked up?
That's not my problem.
That's where your argument falls apart. So, anyway, enough of this, or it'll turn into another podcast episode, just like Tyler and I did last time. But
There's
anyway,
no such thing, fucker.
yeah, okay. Week 8 is their bye week. So week 9, Chiefs at home versus the Titans. We have the Chiefs winning. Another really good game. Week 10, Chiefs at home versus the Jaguars.
That's no
Come on
competition.
now. Unless something catastrophically goes wrong, this should be the Chiefs.
God can only hope. But anyway.
Yeah, for you. Week 11, Chiefs on the road versus the Chargers. I think this is where the Chargers get the Chiefs back. I think they take this one. I don't know about y'all, but I feel that way.
Yeah, Chargers are gonna get back at them on that one.
Yeah. Week 12, Chiefs at home versus the Rams. This will also be a great game. I think I'm gonna go Rams though,
Yeah, I'll give it to the Rams.
especially
I'm gonna give
because
it
you
to the
don't
Chiefs.
have Tyreek anymore. I mean, I get the fact you still have Kelsey, but
Brought in Sky Moore too.
it's gonna, and you have Sky Moore, but you're also playing against Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah.
It's hard to beat Jalen Ramsey, though. Jamar Chase cooked it a lot, but you know, this is the
Still lost
Chiefs,
the
not
game
the
though.
Bengals.
Still lost the game though.
I know they did. I'm a Steelers fan. You think I wasn't happy about that? But anyway, Week 13, Chiefs on the road versus the Bengals. Another great matchup during the regular season. I'm thinking Bengals do it again.
Bengals are gonna do it again.
I genuinely believe they will. Especially because they're now more experienced.
Yeah, Bungalows are gonna do it.
Then Week 14, Chiefs on the road versus the Broncos. We already discussed this. Week 15, Chiefs versus the Texans. Come
That's
on
not a
now.
debate.
And there's going to be another non-debatable one here. Week
Seahawks.
16, Chiefs at home versus the Seahawks. We can go ahead and
Seahawks
click the
stomped
Chiefs
them.
there. Yeah, okay.
Whatever you say, Tim.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, buddy. Okay,
Yeah,
buddy.
okay. that
Okay,
that was
bud.
about as accurate as Tyler's take on the Niners. But
They're
anyway,
a dysfunctional organization.
no. You know what?
Mm,
Comments, tell him how he's wrong.
I would
We'll leave
love
it
to
up to
know.
them now.
No,
I
I'm
would.
gonna tell him how he's
I
wrong.
mean, I'm going to tell him, but he's not going to listen to us. And
No,
he's really
because
not going
y'all
to listen
both
to you guys
dumbasses.
either. But I want the backup. Anyway, Week 17, Chiefs beating the Broncos. Also discussed this already. And then Week 18, Chiefs on the road versus the Raiders to close out the season. I think this is the Raiders.
I also think it's
Honestly,
the Raiders. I think the
it'll be the
Raiders are
Raiders.
probably fighting for a playoff spot
I
here.
think they're fighting harder at this point than the Chiefs are. Because I think at this point the Chiefs should be in.
The
Unless
Chiefs
I'm
will
not
be
doing the
resting.
math right. I'm pretty sure they're in by now.
The Chiefs will be resting for that game.
Yeah, they'll be kind of taking it a little easy because they're gonna be
Yeah,
sick.
11
They're
and
gonna be
6.
11-6. They're not
They're
too
gonna be
worried about that.
comfortably
They're
in the
actually 11
playoff.
11-5 at that point, but they should be in at that point. I don't think they're gonna fight that hard. So depending on how we schedule out the Raiders, it could be the other way around. I don't know. We could look back at this one here in a bit, but
Who knows?
11-6 for the Chiefs. I mean, it's the AFC West. Did you expect us to predict one of these four teams to just be god awful? they're so powerful. It's as simple as that.
It's a weird
But
division.
it's weird because it's one of the more stacked ones we've seen in a while.
It's a pain in the ass.
It is. As an AFC fan, God, why? Anyway, moving on to the Raiders here. Week 1, Raiders on the road versus the Chargers. I want to give this to the Chargers. I think it's going to be the
Giving it to
path of the
Chargers.
way.
Start off strong.
Yeah, I think it's the way this division is going to fall. There's going to be a lot of split series.
There's going to be a lot of back and forth.
Yeah, there really is. And as I've been pointing at most of these predictions, I think home field advantage, especially in this division,
In this division,
will be
it's gonna matter
huge.
a lot. And it really matters for the Raiders, especially
Yeah.
like how I'm gonna give this game to them the next game. The
Yeah.
Raiders fans are just good.
They're something else.
Fuming.
Yeah, they're something else. So yeah, Raiders beating the Cardinals. I mean, home field. When you have 4 teams that are all considered really good, the amount of fans that will show up that wouldn't have shown up in previous years, it's astronomical when you think about it. And then week 3, Raiders on the road versus the Titans. We gave this to the Raiders. The key will be stopping Derrick Henry if he's, himself.
If he's healthy.
But I also believe that the Raiders, they'll just play better. Then week 4, Raiders beating the Broncos at home. Discussed this earlier. Same goes for week 5, with the Raiders losing to the Chiefs on Monday Night Football on the road. Then week 6, they go into their bye and they proceed to put on a bit of a show here. As in week 7, they beat the Texans at home. Should be pretty handedly, but we'll see. Then in week 8, we have the Raiders beating the Saints on the road.
Well, most of
I
us
mean,
do.
I know,
One
I
of us
get it.
doesn't. But
I know one of us doesn't
You know.
believe that, but I don't know. It's interesting. You could go either way, but I personally went Raiders. Hate me for it if you want.
skating back on his take.
No, I think that's exactly what I said last time, Tim. Pretty sure, at least. Week 9, we have the Raiders beating Jacksonville on the road. Once again,
Ow.
should that really be discussed? At least as of now. Week 10, we have the Raiders beating the Colts at home. I mean, once again, they're just a good team. It's two good teams facing each other. 99% of the time, someone has to win. The other, 1% of the time is ties.
Exactly. The other 1% of the time, it's the Steelers.
The Steelers
the
and Lions, or it's
We're an
Jacksonville
unstoppable
and
force,
Jets.
an immovable object.
Fuck you.
Don't let me please let me forget about that game, Tim. I don't ever want to think about that one again. Anyway, week 11, we have the Raiders losing to the Broncos on the road. And then finally on to some games we can actually talk about and pick. Week 12, Raiders on the road versus the Seahawks. Should be the
Seahawks
Raiders
are gonna
here.
win this one.
Do you actually think Seahawks, or is that
100% believe that the Seahawks can win this game.
No.
Interesting. No, I don't know.
Unless the Seahawks trade for a quarterback, I don't see
What
them
quarterback are
winning.
they going to go for? I mean, I guess Jimmy G. That's the only other one you can go for right now.
Jimmy G, Sam Darnold.
Don't you
I
talk like
know.
Sam Darnold's going to do much. Please. We've had this discussion already. There's a reason that Baker went to Carolina, all right?
Listen.
You know what? Actually, I if Tim actually believes that, I'll give that. I could see some upset happening.
Johnny's gonna coom in his pants.
It would be the game that he goes, "We're going to the playoffs now." Oh, never mind.
We're going to the Super Bowl.
It's the Super Bowl. That's it. We won. And we lost.
We won a
the number 1
game.
pick.
We're going to the Super Bowl. The next week. Oh, never mind. I'll shut up now. But then week 13, Raiders at home versus the Chargers. Raiders get their revenge.
Yeah. Sunday.
Yeah.
At home.
I don't like that. No, I think the Chargers win, but Chargers
I don't know.
win.
It's interesting.
I think they'll do it. I think the home field advantage is just going to give them the edge, especially being in Vegas. Vegas is actually a pretty big football crowd. Now, they're not big on the Raiders, but
But they like football.
yeah.
But
But that's mainly because they're like gambling.
I don't know. I could swing Chargers here. Maybe we'll flip it when we go to the Chargers here in a minute. I don't know. Right now, I'm gonna choose Raiders. We'll see. Week 14, Thursday Night Football. Raiders on the road versus the Rams.
The Rams win.
I think this is Rams. Yeah. Then in week 15, we already have the Raiders beating the Patriots at home.
The
I mean,
Cheatriots.
all I gotta say is thank God they're not playing them in Foxborough at this time of year. Then week 16, a game that I have written down on my calendar. Raiders on the road versus the Steelers on the 50th anniversary of the
And
Immaculate
the Steelers
Reception.
are going to win.
I'm glad you said it because I can
No.
have some defense.
Mm-mm.
I'm doing it.
Nope. Nope.
I don't
Nope.
care.
You're wrong.
I'm
You're
saying
wrong.
it.
You're wrong.
Steelers take
You're
it.
wrong. You're wrong.
All right, 49ers. I'm just
They're
gonna
a
use that the rest
dysfunctional
of this video.
organization.
Speaking of them, actually, great transition.
You haven't even clicked on
Raiders-
week
49ers
16,
win this game. The
fuckhead.
49ers
Yes,
win
I
this game.
did.
What? That's shit.
Like, do you not see it?
No. Keep
Whatever.
going. Just fucking keep going.
Whatever. Week 17. Now that my transition's all fucked up.
Fuck
God
you.
damn it.
You my asshole.
No. Raiders at home versus the 49ers.
Anyway.
How are we feeling?
The 49ers.
I already know what Tyler's gonna say. You know what?
I actually,
yeah. I think I am gonna go Niners.
I don't know.
All right. Well,
I have
I don't
no
know
idea.
means 49ers.
I literally couldn't tell you.
I don't know. It's interesting. And
My
then
knowledge-
we have week 18, the Raiders beating the Chiefs at home, which ends them with a record of 10-7. About what I expected.
Sounds about right. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, up to this point, you know, all of the teams in the AFC West have a winning record. And just looking at what we're about to do for the Chargers, I can guarantee you that will stay the case.
Oh,
So, moving on to the Chargers. Week 1, we have them beating the Raiders at home. Week 2, we have the Chargers losing on the road versus the Chiefs on Thursday Night Football.
False.
You said that. I mean, we can rewind in this video. You actually agreed.
No, whatever. No, fine. Whatever. Previous me was wrong.
Backtracking on your take, huh?
Yes.
Anyway, week 3, we have the Chargers winning against the Jaguars at home.
ow.
You know it's true, though.
Yeah, suck it up. They suck.
Fuck
Same
you,
goes
Cowboys.
in week 4, where the Chargers are beating the Texans on the road, and that will continue because in week 5 the Chargers will beat the Browns on the road. I mean, we pretty much know the decision at this
Chargers by
point
50.
regarding good old happy endings, but
Should be an
it's
actual
not
deal.
confirmed yet as the time of recording. So either way, I would have given it to the Chargers anyway.
Chargers by 50.
Nah, by 69, bro.
What's
You're
up?
right. Week 6, we have the Chargers beating the Broncos at home on Monday Night Football. And then week 7, we have the Chargers beating the Seahawks at home. Didn't even have to discuss it. Moving on into the bye week. Or moving past the bye week, I should say. Week 9, we have the Chargers beating the Falcons on the road. I mean, come on. They're not going to do much this year. At least I don't expect them to. Then week 10, we have the Chargers on the road versus the 49ers.
Chargers by 50.
I'm also leaning Chargers here.
Chargers. They're
And I know there's
organization.
comments, please.
Mhm.
Educate this man. Nah, they'll focus on something that Tim and I said because, you know, we're not going to focus on the egregiously wrong take. We're going to focus on something else. But anyway, Week 11, Chargers at home versus the Chiefs. We have the Chargers winning.
By 50.
Stop this. Week 12, we have Chargers on the road versus the Cardinals. This is late season Cardinals.
Chargers by 50.
I'm going Chargers.
Stop.
If you say that one more time, I swear to God.
I will fucking ban you, whore. Don't tempt me.
Anyway, Week 13, Chargers on the road versus the Raiders. Somebody's got to break the streak. I'm leaving it with the Raiders. Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah.
I left it up to reconsider, but I think at this point they got to stumble somewhere. And an in-division rival in this strong of a division makes sense for them to stumble. Then Week 14, we have the Chargers beating the Dolphins at home. I know someone in here disagrees. Tyler.
What?
Week 15,
Yes,
we have the Chargers.
Very put together.
They're well put together. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, it's a well put together team.
Anyway.
What are y'all on about?
Week 15, we have the Chargers beating the Titans. And then Week 16, we have the Chargers beating the Colts on Monday Night Football. And then Week 17, the Battle of LA.
Chargers by 15.
You're going Chargers.
I am going Chargers.
How are you feeling, Tyler? Because I don't know. I don't know which way I want to lean yet.
This is a complicated one.
Chargers are at home, and it is Sunday Night Football.
It's the Battle of LA.
Well, I mean, I guess I say Chargers are at home. They're both at home.
But don't they play in the same stadium?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know why I even thought about it. I was still thinking of San Diego Chargers, I guess.
Rams will have a bigger fan base there because of the fact that they did win the Super Bowl, so there's going to be a lot of bandwagons.
Yeah. I personally kind of want to go Chargers, but I can be swayed Rams if you believe it. But we gotta we kind of don't have time to mess around here. We're almost done.
Honestly, I'm gonna give it to the Rams just because of the fact that otherwise it'd be a 1-loss season for the fucking Chargers.
I don't think it's a 1-loss. You know what? I'll go Chargers.
That's right.
Be 2
Best
losses.
team in the NFL.
15-2 for the
15-2.
Chargers.
Then it's,
I mean, I know Tim and I are high on the Chargers.
I like the Chargers. I honestly
The
do. I
defense has
like the
gotten
Chargers.
better, and Herbert's only going to get better.
I
actually
agree.
have a defense now. There's no reason that they shouldn't run the table and win the Super Bowl. That's
They
right.
really, they
Tim's
really
prediction
shouldn't
right
be.
here. Chargers, soupy.
Back-to-back LA Super Bowl champs. Just
I can completely
both
agree.
teams did it.
But it's really hard to say that so early, in my opinion.
I don't know. It's
15-2 is difficult to guess this early.
I know. I mean, fine. Give them 14-3. I mean, even then.
Yeah, honestly, their fucking floor is 12.
I think their floor is somewhere in the 11 to 12 range, but they really shouldn't be at the floor.
No.
If I'm being honest.
The only way they're at the floor is injury.
Well, actually, in that case, their floor is even lower. But just based off this, I'm going to say 15-2, 14-3, whichever one you want to go with sounds about right to me.
Yeah.
Hate us for it if you want. I don't really care. You're here for our opinion. So, with that, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe, all that stuff. And I hope you have a great rest of your day.